How can I be of assistance? My favorite social media? Uh, mm, I would say I am having fun on here, but I don't know if it's my favorite. It's weird because I don't really have a favorite. Like, because, like, alright, so it's different because I have groups in each of them. Like, I have groups on Instagram, groups on Facebook, and groups on Twitter. But, well, not groups, but you get it. That I really, really vibe with, especially with being, you know, I guess new to it. So it's like I have to find Swag the Rebel. Oh yeah, Doodoo Boy. I forgot he just randomly joins sometimes. I'm gonna have to let him know. Um, go to his profile. Oh, matter of fact, I can just do it on my phone. But what was I saying? Uh, I don't know if it's my favorite, cause like I don't know. It can kind of get boring fast. Unlike Facebook, it can kind of get boring fast. And I saw a tweet that kind of summed up the reason as to why that is for me specifically. But somebody was like, 75% of any Twitter like the is regular Twitter, but niggas with profile pics for anime characters. And that's probably why I get bored pretty fast because I'm just like, all y'all niggas pretty much act the same. Like y'all not that different. I don't know. Whereas on other apps, I see a lot more versatility, variety. I don't know. It's not my favorite, but I have been finding the cool corners of Twitter. Like even when I go out of my way to, I'll say, let's say, like how I was on your post last time when I said bleach clears. Clearly looking for smoke, hoping that somebody would comment under it. Nobody did. So I was like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, see? Like, I wasn't. When Charles wakes up, he probably will. Well, he in a different time zone. Like, I was really expecting somebody by now to have been like, yeah, like, hop on there and be like, nah, nigga, like, or something, because I clearly wanted it. I wanted this book, bro. I was trying to start something, but I mean, it ain't happening. And I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't have as many followers or something like that. So, oh, I bet. I'm about to say, yeah, I feel you on that. Cap. Wait, huh? What? So he was ranking like a bunch of different anime characters. Oh, specifically Naruto cast. And where did he put Naruto at?
We were all under that comment section just like getting on his ass because you look.
Oh, oh, word. Hold on, let me. Man, I
It's
might have
not
to
even
check
just
that.
like okay, it's not the the worst, but it's like this is stupid. Like what the fuck? Because I know it's not in terms of power, but if it's in terms of character, what? Like I mean, I
So
guess
who
people
was
can
who
like
was
who
at
they
the
want
top
and
then?
this. Let me see. I don't even think it was who's at the top. I think it was like how everyone was like arranged. Hold up.
Uh, I don't even know how
I'm
you
looking
could.
like hold up, because I want to see too. Can you wait? I was gonna ask you, can you tag me, but because I have to scroll all the way down.
Cause
Oh no, I see it. I see it. Okay.
yeah, I was about to say I have your notifications turned on, so I was like looking.
He just has certain characters in Irrelevant that were fucking relevant. So I'm like, and on top of that, he has like Aruka and God tier. That's what I'm
What?
saying. Like, is this in terms of character or?
Even in terms of character, if you putting Iruka as god tier, then you better be putting like literally almost the whole cast up there. For real, for real.
Well, nah, because if he's talking God tier, I mean, I think he means like how much he likes him.
But he don't even like
But still,
what?
like, I mean, a lot of people respect him for how he treated Naruto, but I guess
Of
that's the only
course.
reason he would be up there. Um, Somehow Shikamaru's over Hashirama.
Hey yo, huh? What?
Sasori's in trash. Donzo's in trash.
I mean,
For
as far
some
as
reason,
likability,
Ino and fucking
likability
Tobirama
goes,
are
I
in
can't really.
Irrelevant.
Wait, Tobirama irrelevant? Huh? He's literally a Kage. Like, huh? What are you
Exactly.
talking about? Like,
Like, and how is Kabuto above Ino? Like, okay, at least he has heat on and decent. He has Kakazu above Orochimaru. I don't know what that's about. It's just weird. Like, they're looking at this whole thing. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. It can't be in terms of character or
Power.
power.
Yeah.
Because power, this is way off.
Yeah, facts. Do we even know how far that nigga got? Like,
Yeah, if I don't like an anime like that, I'm not gonna finish it. Sorry.
exactly. That's why I'm
I think
like,
he likes it. I think he's just mad that we were all on his ass about it.
of course. And he ain't say nothing.
Hold up, who's
There you go.
Yeah, he's putting characters in God tier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man,
And
ain't no way.
Hiru's in above Hashirama?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And he's
Ain't no
missing
way.
a shit ton of characters. I'm gonna make a Naruto character tier list while we playing, cause y'all in the lobby.
Yeah, yeah, we in the lobby.
I know I'm only gonna piss off. Wait, I don't think I'm gonna piss off nobody. I wouldn't put anybody in trash tier. I don't think.
As far,
Who's
if we're, but
trash?
if you're going as far as the likability of a character, then you could. That's the only time you could. But as far as power or character, no,
Only
no.
character who you should be putting in trash tier in terms of power is Iruka. So far from what we've
Right?
seen.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Right.
Yeah, niggas is bent. Niggas is tripping, bro.
Yeah, I really want to do this. I think I'm gonna do this for all anime that I watch. Well, that I like.
Bro, that's a. Yeah, I was about to say because that's a lot of characters. No cap.
Oh damn, I can do so many. I can do characters, Naruto villains, deaths, Akatsuki, Hokage ranks. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
What, no, no,
I'm gonna do
no.
characters first.
As far as deaths go, are you gonna include like off-screen deaths or like, cause like the Jinchuriki, they all died. Like
Yeah.
we, all right, cool, cool.
First one is Raikage A. This nigga's in legit here.
Yes, sir. Solid. Oh, we
Wait,
got a
should I really
snack
be
real
putting
quick.
people in irrelevant? Because there are in every arc someone's relevant. Like there's never an arc where it's like okay,
Hmm.
like
Uh,
I was gonna put she was relevant in the first few arcs.
yeah, she was relevant.
I'm gonna put her in decent. I don't think I'm gonna put too many people in irrelevant. Awesome was decent. Joji's decent.
I think the only time that you should be like, I would say, if you would have to alter the whole post though, like the whole tier list, you would have to alter. So you would have to establish, all right, we're talking about relevant or irrelevant in the grand scheme of things, like not just for art. Because if that's the case, everybody has their place. Or if you wanted to, you could do it arc by arc instead, like by this arc or from this arc to this arc. This for the level of relevancy in each character.
What? Okay, I don't think I want to do this because it's confusing. Like the tiers, it's not telling me if it's. I'm gonna do other ranks because
What you mean? It's not telling you it's not telling you.
like it says Naruto character tier list, but it's saying like irrelevant and everything, and it's gonna really throw me off and a lot of people off. If I'm putting someone like, let's see, if I put Heat on in God tier, they're gonna think I'm saying, oh, he can compete with Hashirama. No, he's just
Well,
like
that's why when I see
he's up
people
there for
do
me
it,
because I love him.
I be seeing people that do their own tier list and do like one of two things. They'll tell people to look at the comment section below for the tweet, and they'll go into explanation of what their tier list means and why they set it up the way they did. Or you could just be like, this is in terms of relevance by this arc, or this is in terms of relevance in the general aspect of the story. Because like if you only have a character that was only relevant in like the first part, like the first two, maybe three arcs of Naruto, and we know how long it spans, it's like that's kind of like ones that don't have any impact on the history. Like what you call it's Tsunade's right hand, Shizure, I think it's how you pronounce her name.
Oh, she's in there. I love her.
Yeah, like you can love her, and it's not necessarily saying that she's a bad character, but in the grand scheme of things, out of everything that happened and how the history was even built, she doesn't really have that much relevance compared to somebody like Tsunade. So I guess if you word it like that, then they'll get a gist for what you're saying. But then again, you're always gonna have your dickheads raging on Twitter, so.
Oh, I want them to. I'm always ready.
Yes, sir.
Mizuki. That's B tier right there.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I had them in the cabinet.
I'm a. No, Gara. Gara's S or A tier. That nigga was. Ugh.
Yeah, that nigga solid for real.
Orochimaru's S tier. Kabuto's B tier. Itachi. A tier.
Oh yeah, and that's also another thing. Most people don't really understand what, like, aside from power scaling, they don't really understand what makes a character S tier to somebody. Like, what creates an S tier character in your eyes? Cause, man.
You asking me or are you just saying in general?
Well, I was saying in general, but I do like to know opinions. Like, what's your opinion on that?
It's a lot of different things, cause like I cannot like a character and still put them in S tier for like their overall impact on the story, like how iconic they were.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I agree. Let's see. Boom.
But if I like you, it's like, I mean, most of the characters I like, they deserve God tier, like S tier. Like, of course Naruto does.
Right, right.
Fucking Hashirama, Hinata, like, easy S tier characters.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna be mad about me placing Hita on an A. I've
I
noticed
wouldn't
he
be
doesn't
mad.
get hate, but it's just that, like, people
Yeah.
always put him in the middle.
Cause like he's not really, like I was saying, like he's not that likable of a character compared to the rest of the cast. Honestly, he just seems like a. I think here's what it is. Now I can't say that that's a fact for everybody, like every character, or for people that judge these types of characters. But characters that tend to do the the henchman role, but not purposefully like henchman like, they're not always the most likable because they're I would say like very self-reflecting of the typical uh, Christian follower that are hypocritical to their own word and they just blindly follow whatever type of preaching it is that they see or hear. So like Code, even you could use him aside from his looks and design. People, I would say, like overall for personality wise, they just view him as a meme. From what I've seen, just from who I've talked to, like a meme on, oh, he's just gonna suck the Otsutsuki's cock the whole time, which do you? But in the grand scheme of things, you're just not that likable because you don't have your own identity. You're just there to be a
Like,
catalyst.
Code?
you you got to think about it like this. There,
Oh, his
well,
fan
not
base is
you.
massive. I'm surprised you said that.
No, no, no. It's not about his fan base, but I'm saying like, and because like I said, it's not gonna be for everybody. Like everybody don't think like this, but for the people that just put those types of characters in the middle, it's mainly because they don't self-identify themselves. They only view themselves as an item or a catalyst for X, Y, and Z's, purpose. And with you just putting yourself as an item for an extension of something else, it doesn't really make you likable as much as, let's say, somebody like Naruto, where he is very determined, perseverant, diligent, stuff like that. Traits that, build up your character. So, just all around, like I said, aside from looks and character design, he won't appeal too much to some people. But that's just from who I've talked to about characters like that. It's not for everybody. You gotta remember, for whatever reason, you and me have two totally different interactions in social media, despite being on the same platform.
Yeah. I'm done with my villain one now. It's on to my deaths. Very
Mm.
sad, sad, more or less, stupid, and D. Oh, this is hard.
Yeah, I know if I make that list, the first thing people gonna be like is, "What? Why is Neji stupid?" I'm like, bruh, I'm thinking about it from a writer's perspective. His death was totally unnecessary, bruh. I don't care what y'all
To a
niggas
certain
talking about.
extent.
Like, yeah, you could argue that. Yeah, to a certain extent. But how I see it in
Because
the
a lot
grand
of
scheme of
people,
things, I'm just like, that's
a
shaky.
lot of people, a lot of people like to, Neji fanboys like to say, oh, it was just for Hinata's and Naruto's development. I was like, well, y'all left out the part where he also said he wanted to, like, in that moment, like, for Obito and Madara to persuade Naruto to come over to their side and for Hinata to save him. I was like, that was perfect. At least the way it was handled.
Wait, you said that Neji was thinking that?
No, I'm
Wait,
saying like that's what Naruto's death did to him. Like made him almost lose hope.
oh, okay, almost made him fall
And
into despair, as
yeah,
they
and
would
that's
say.
when Hinata had to come in and like niggas. would act like oh, it's just for their development. Like they were already close.
That's all I'll be saying. I'll be like, bro, they were already well developed. They didn't need that. But
Kakashi, I'm putting him in more or less because he didn't. Well, he died, but he came back.
mhm.
Ugh, Asuma, that was extremely sad.
That hurt everybody. I don't know a single person that was like, oh, I don't really care too much. Like, nigga, stop the cap.
Sorceries is sad, hell yeah. Hiruzen, more or
I don't know.
less.
Sasori
Nigga, I
didn't
don't
really make
like
me
you.
all that sad. I was just like, dang, that's unfortunate.
Eh,
I don't know. You gotta be a different breed, like a different type to make me sad for real.
I think it's because I like Sasori a lot. He's alright.
Yeah, I have no issues with Sasori as a character. I know a lot of people like the clown puppet masters, but I'm just like, bro.
That nigga is the puppet master.
Yeah, I was about to say Sasori was cold and a genius.
Mhm. Oh, Chio, I'm putting hers in very sad. Or just sad.
Yeah,
No, that was very sad because I remember that kind of hurt me.
I was like, dang, you just hit the scene for real, and you already bit the dust. Like, I thought they were gonna give her the well, not OP, but I thought they were gonna give her the groundy role that kept her around a little bit. But
Why the fuck is Shizune in here? She didn't actually die. I'm skipping this list.
I'm weak.
No, he didn't actually kill her. He almost did. The human path.
Oh yeah, hmm. That joint is devastating, bro. When I first saw that, I was like,
I was
"Hey,
like,
yo,
Kishimoto, if you
nigga,
kill her off,
I was like, "Hey, yo, nigga, you just did what?" Niggas just said, "Nah, forget jutsus. I'm taking your soul." Like, huh? I was like, "Bro, you different." Nigga, and I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. It was at that moment because my homeboy, I already told you, he's my best friend. His
hmm,
favorite is Naruto, and this nigga, he would
his
memorize all the
favorite
hand
character.
signs. Nah, I forgot who he said his favorite character was, but he would memorize all the hand signs, really be doing X, Y, and Z. And every time I would try to do a hand sign, he'd be like, "No, you doing it wrong." But this beats this because this element, blah blah blah. Yo, he had it down pat. I was like, bro, when he hit me with that, like I came to school the next day when that episode came out. He was like, bro, I just took your soul, you're dead. I'm like, what? I was like, huh? What do you mean you just took my soul? He said, yeah, I got the Renegon. I can do that. I'm like, yo, get out of here, bro. You hacking. But no, that nigga had me bent.
I'm gonna just do a Boruto character tier list. That'll get a lot more attention too.
Oh, yeah. No cap.
I'm, where should I put these seven swordsmen?
Hmm. That's a good question.
I'm gonna put them in D tier. Himori and Hinata go in S, of course.
Except for Zabuza. I said except
No,
for
I was talking
Zabuza.
about the new ones.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No
They
one's.
got their asses beat.
Oh my gosh, bro, that was such a disappointment. I was just like,
I was glad. I was like, y'all
I
ain't
just
just
wanted
finna
to
come in here and
see.
pick up these swords and think, oh, it's finna be sweet. Like, no.
Yeah, like I didn't want them to be, cold. I just wanted the next generation version of the swordsman. I just wanted them to be cold. Like, hey, Like I wanted it to be a fake out for it to be something like that. That would have been heat.
What's his name? Bunsen, her father was one of them, but Naruto killed him. Which one was he? He was the one that held the Kiba Fang blade.
Oh, that's tough. Wait, what was his name again?
It starts with an R. It was a
Ringo?
he had like sharp. I think so.
Because
But
I
that was
think
her
Ringo
father.
was the. Oh. Oh, that's tough. Hold on, where's my phone? Dang, my phone's upstairs. Look.
Iwabe goes in B. I'm putting. Everybody's gonna put Kagura in D, but I'm gonna put him in C.
Wait,
That
they
wasn't.
put Kagura in D?
Kagura is a very hated character.
What? Are you serious? Why?
A lot of people felt like he was annoying with the whole. I can't like in the you know
What?
in the fucking. They felt like he was like Two-Face. He was just
Two-Face?
weird. He was kind of weird, but I didn't dislike him.
If anybody is kind of two-faced, it's just my opinion, but Inujin seemed kind of two-faced. I was just like 1 minute he'd be, like
I
all
mean,
cool.
that's kind of different. They're talking about like you got the chance to save your fucking friend or your quote unquote friend, and you just sitting there being useless. He was called useless a lot, but Inojin on the other hand just had like a smart ass mouth and everything.
Yeah, he did, but then again, he had that whole thing that with himself, he was struggling. Oh, I'm not strong enough to, do whatever willpower, blah blah blah. Like that part made it seem like he was two-faced, just to me. But I get what niggas is saying about Kagura, but I didn't know he was hated like that. Like nigga hate.
So you had to be there like during the episodes airing, and even still now, it's like, ugh.
That's unfortunate. I thought and
Kokoro
his
gets an A
character.
tier just for his fight.
Oh yeah, and I thought his character design was still pretty nice. Nice little callback to my boy Yagura. You feel
That
me?
reminds me, niggas were saying, "Oh, Yagura was a kid. How did he have a child?" I'm like, that
Bruh.
nigga was not no
I
kid.
was
He was
about
an
to say that
adult
was
that
a
looks like a kid.
yeah. I was about to say that was a grown man. Stop playing with my boy
Right.
Mizukage out here. And niggas know that you can't be a Kage until you hit at least a certain age, bare minimum. Like what?
It hurts me to put Kiba in C, but he don't do shit. That reminds me, it's weird. Tenten shows up in almost every fucking arc now, but he doesn't.
What's there for him to do?
I don't. They could have did what they did with Tenten. Like, she's head of the fucking tuning department, and he's like fucking walking around the village.
Maybe he's like a search and rescue or lost and found type shinobi.
Shit. It's funny because I was rooting for him to become Hokage too.
Really?
I did not know. Yes, because I used to fucking love Kiba too, and I still love him. But I was like, nigga, so you just gonna stop?
I
Like
don't
now
think
that Naruto's Hokage, you just give up?
I don't know. Like maybe it was because I was a different type of kid, but when Kiba first said that he wanted to be Hokage too, I did believe him. But then by the time it got to Shippuden and he was still saying that, I was like, all right, now it just feel like he's saying it just so he can have a goal to work towards. It don't really feel like that he really wants to be one, but maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe it's just my perception was off, but it just seemed like he didn't no more. He was just trying to convince himself.
Mirai, B tier.
Mirai. Oh yeah, bro. So I was debating at first, like who would take. I was like,
Her, the minute she came in, like She blew up for people, and a lot of outsiders don't know this, but Kishimoto actually added her for us. We were asking for a samurai girl to be added to the story.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. I'm glad y'all did that, man. I'm glad y'all
Yeah,
did that because Mifune was solid, bruh.
because
Mifune and Hanzo.
there was 13 Konoha ninjas for the old generation. We were like, we're missing one, so it's like, let's add her.
Mmm,
But now there's 14 counting Kawaki.
that's tough.
But yeah, I'm glad they did that.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad he did that because she is definitely my favorite. Like when I
She gonna
first saw
lose
her
though.
hit the scene, I was like, "Ooh, let's go!"
Her
Kenji.
fans and Denki fans been fighting on Twitter,
Oh,
like who's gonna win the fight. And I was like, as much as I love them both, we know Denki's gonna win that.
it's unfortunate. Nigga got the
Like it
brains
would
though.
be, and not only that, it would be so obvious for her to win because she's stronger.
Yeah. It all
They
depends
could
on
use
like
some
what
ninja
type
tools
of
though.
yeah. It depends on what type of battle it comes down to. For real, for real.
Yeah. Oh, this cast is too big. I don't want to do this no more.
He just gave up.
Cause I'm scrolling, I got like a lot more characters to go.
Mm.
Huh? Oh
Oh,
yeah,
my
we can
bad.
if y'all want.
Yeah. Hold on, let me make sure that's on. Hey Don, you still up, bro? Nigga sleep.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Where would I put Urashiki? I don't know how to feel about him because I like him, but as a villain, he was just alright. Put him in B.
I will put him there
Tsunade.
too.
This bitch Yodo, she was a complete disappointment for me. You go in C tier.
Hmm.
Udon was a disappointment.
Oh yeah, you heard the niggas be talking about how anime canon isn't real. Like,
I was like, okay, I agree with the fact that it's not a word and y'all shouldn't have came up with it, but like, if a creator wants to add more, like if he feels like the manga's incomplete and he wants to add more, he can do that. Like,
mm-hmm.
but you can't say, oh, it doesn't exist. Like, it's the dumbest shit ever. And I really think that Kishimoto and Kodachi been like, they don't have social media that I know of, like a personal,
Mm-hmm.
but they kind of have to because they kind of mention this in the manga just to shut the haters up. Niggas were saying that the field trip art, like the hidden miss art, was filler, and that shit got mentioned in the manga, and I was like, okay, what do y'all got to say now? Then they said the other episodes, and then they released a timeline with all of the episodes in the novels mashed together, and now nobody's saying that shit no more, unless you're just a hater. And there's literally a fucking interview with them saying, we don't ever have to add filler because the manga's monthly and we can always just expand on the story.
Right. Like that's what be blowing me. And then it's crazy that niggas like even still think that because
It's because
just like
they don't
that.
want certain things to be canon.
But just like but you can't say it don't exist just because you don't want it because it's there.
Right.
Just like the pure example, like this is another one of the big three that has done this. One Piece. There are events that do this, and it's there. So like I'm just, and this has happened in the most recent arc. So I'm just like, y'all saying that anime canon don't exist is just stupid. That's y'all have the same
I mean,
mentality as people that literally was like, oh, the Earth is flat. Round Earth doesn't exist. Like, bro, y'all just sound dumb.
it's like, like, I sort of, and I'm not taking up for them, I sort of get why Naruto fans do it because this whole expand on the story thing was not the case with Naruto. Like they just left some shit out that they shouldn't have left out. But now
Right.
it's the case, and we're trying to tell them it's like, okay, they're not listening. Like with the whole Hinata thing. I don't know if y'all know this, but did y'all read the Pain arc in the
I did
manga,
not read it.
or did you just watched the anime?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know Hinata was actually fast enough to hit Pain 5 times,
Oh, that's
but in the
crazy.
anime, yeah, because he was using lightning style and everything. In the anime, they wanted to expand upon the fight, so they made her just hit her, made her just hit him one time, and then she gets smacked around. That's not what happened.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read that now. And see,
Yeah,
that's all. That's why niggas be asking me like, "Oh, why do y'all read the manga?" And I'm like, "Cause I want the original context. Like the original
yeah.
context is just so much better. Like you really get to see what the author was going for it. And then
Like I
anime
can
is
get
just
people not wanting
presented.
to read the Boruto manga because you want to see like the final cut of the story, but Naruto, like, why wouldn't y'all read the manga?
Right.
You could just watch the anime.
That would have fell up out of here, baby.
And I read the Naruto manga much later than I watched the anime because I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
know about the whole Hinata thing either.
Oh yes, that's solid. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to read it. I might start,
Yeah.
cause the last time I read the Naruto manga was part one Naruto. Sheesh.
It's funny because you know her ult in this game,
Hmm.
they modeled it like right at like after they modeled it like the same way she fought him in the manga. Like, you know the first little parts of her ult where she hits you 5 times before the final hit. That's also the reason Naruto won that fight, because she drained his chakra.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh shit, he took P.
Run me your joint, boy. Jeez.
Wait, how did that kill me? I guess. I should have called Don.
Oh yeah, true that. Alright. Going over to B. C.
I still can't believe they did this to the Karma ult.
Yeah, I'm glad that they
Like
did. That was much needed.
you could just get your shit right back in the next few hits. Yeah, that's
Hey,
crazy.
that nigga got bodied. Thanks, Caution. But yeah, that's also why I'm like kind of glad. I'm glad I read the Bleach manga, but I'm also glad that they're not censoring the last arc. That's really good for us anime, or for the anime only watchers.
I never got why they censor certain anime. Like, if it's bloody in the manga, then
Because it's
okay.
the only way for them to publish it on TV. And if something's on TV, it's a lot easier for people to hear about it and spread wind
Wait,
than
so
like
why are
other
they taking
media.
that risk then?
It's not really well, it is definitely a risk, but so like you'll realize in the last arc when Yamamoto was stepping past Hisagi to say, "All right, I'm gonna basically slaughter them all." Like that's basically what he said. When you see different like I'll say what is it? Different platforms that display the manga, like especially in color, they'll switch the words up and basically make him say, instead of "I will slaughter them all," he'll say something along the lines of "I'll take care of them with my own hands" or something like that. Like it doesn't cause the same effect, but it's still enough to make people, you know, understand what's going on
I
in that
I
situation.
I think it's favoritism because they had Naruto and Ino on Cartoon Network calling people bitches.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that.
Like that was crazy. Y'all remember when Ino called Tamari a bitch?
Yeah, I was just like, oh, okay, broad daylight. It's like 12 p.m., but all right, do you? But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of sort of favoritism, but that's also kind of you don't hear that too much in Naruto, and not to mention, like I said, Naruto of the big three is the most marketable. Just like how the OG one of the most marketable in the OG is Dragon Ball. So you can kind of get a slight
I
pass
would have
with
thought it
that.
was Sailor Moon. She's like that's really popular too.
Yeah, they have a huge fan base, but and it's marketable, but it's only marketable to a certain demographic. It's only marketable to two demographics specifically. Obviously, the chicks, the women, and the niggas that's not, self conscious about their sexuality. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sailor Moon definitely is solid, bro. Like I'll be sitting there like, yo, I couldn't get with it at first. Obviously, I'm a young teen boy. I'm just like, all right. I mean, y'all can do y'all. I'm not hating, but it's just not for me. Came
Yeah.
back to it later. It was like, oh, snap. This is what I'm missing. And I haven't been keeping up with it for a few years. I'm not gonna lie. So, cause I was surprised when I heard, oh yeah, they coming out with another movie and all that, blah blah blah. Like, hey, y'all doing good.
Also, watch out for this Max Platt. He looks like a modern.
Oh, nice. I didn't even know we was fighting Plats. No cap.
Let me get this scroll because they ain't gonna keep just healing. Good as damn attack type.
Not you doing the infinite knuckle knife combo.
Oh my god, why is everybody doing that? Ooh, she's almost dead.
Oh, where's she at? Where's she at?
Where did she go? They healed her back up.
This two healer bullcrap is just. Okay, come here, Tech Tech. Come here, man. Come here, bro.
Fall off the map, please,
Yep.
please.
Thank you.
Yep.
Goofy.
This Jutsu pitfalls, I love it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, somebody. Oh, it's the healer. See if I can pitfall you. Oh, please.
What? What? Bro.
How he feel?
Thank you.
Damn. No, he pissed.
I might have to steal that build. I ain't gonna cut, boy. That build got on fire though.
Oh, now they only got one healer.
Oh nice. Oh. Alright. Hold on, let me figure out where y'all at. Oh, y'all over here. Oh snap. Hold up.
Not the jumping, man.
Dang it. Okay, I have a water prison bubble that I can use.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit
nice.
them with master breath ain't going.
Oh, this attack type on me heavy. Dang it, I can't reach it. Alright, that's cool. Wow, he knocked me out my ult. That's so irritating.
Damn. Wait until they all together.
All this running, man. Like, Jesus Christ, man.
Oh,
He's ulting.
he's cheating, I knew it.
Yeah, hacking now. He got tired. Nigga got tired. Wow.
Weirdo, like what was the point?
Goofball. His name's Hentai Girl?